the public and travel sector in Israel, working with large advertisers from the travel industry, with the Ministry of Tourism, and with the Israeli government. What I'm going to talk about in the next 10 minutes is about the traveler mindset, and I'm going to focus on Israel as a travel destination, and how it is perceived globally. And I'm going to tackle it from 3 different angles: the good, the bad, and the way that I think is the right way to go. So let's start with the good stuff. What you see here is a word cloud. It is based on user queries. The size of the word or the letters reflects the size, the volume of searches, of queries. Most of the data that you, sorry, it's a little bit difficult for me. Okay, thank you. So most of the data that you will see is based on how Google extract user queries and basically analyze what people want, need, and what people are interested in. So in this word cloud, you see searches about Israel, searches for Israel, and you can see that the highest volume is about Israel news. News about Palestine, news about Iran, news about the conflict. But I said that we are going to talk about the good stuff. So this is the same word cloud. I just highlighted different phrases, and you can see that there are other things in Israel that are quite interesting to the public globally, like Tel Aviv, Jerusalem. There is even tribes of Israel, and so on and so forth. And when we zoom in to Israel as a travel industry and take the measure between 2012 to mid-2014, you can see that there is growing interest in Israel as a travel destination. You can see the US with the red curve. And when we put US aside and focus on other markets, important markets like France, UK, Germany, Italy, you can see the same trend. Israel as a travel destination, in terms of interest, in terms of queries, is growing in these markets. Now, we all know that Israel is the Holy Land, so we went out and checked, is it really true? So what we try to do is to correlate between different countries and the attribute of holy. And as you can see, Israel is a front runner. Israel basically leaves most of the countries far, far behind. Countries like Spain, France, Italy, Greece, in terms of holy. And if we drill into cities, you'll get basically sort of the same situation, where Jerusalem is correlated with holy much more than Istanbul, Athens, and basically just second to Rome. Now, okay, so Israel is the Holy Land. It's great. What about other attributes? So as you can see here, and I don't know if Anat is still here from Tel Aviv, but Israel is correlated with other attributes as well, and very, very tight. As you can see, beach, LGBT community, fun and entertainment, family. And very interesting to see is that Israel is not taken as a dangerous place in terms of crime. I'm not talking about war right now. We'll talk about the bad later on, okay? So there are other attributes in Israel that are significant to people other than holiness. And when we drill into beaches, Israeli beaches, and Tel Aviv leads the pack, just a little bit before Israel, in terms of searches that people do when they look for beaches in Israel. Beach and in Tel Aviv, beach in Israel. We also see searches for Dead Sea and beaches, Eilat, and I'm not sure if someone from Jerusalem is here, but the marketing department can use this information because people do search for beaches in Jerusalem. Yeah. Israel is a small country, so 40 minutes, I think it's okay. So till now, I covered the good stuff. Let's discuss a little bit about the bad stuff. So we discussed about interest in Israel as a travel destination is rising. So what you see here with the blue curve is just two terms, so two phrases, flights to Israel and vacation in Israel, which is great. But just to put things on the right perspective, look what happens when I add just one more phrase, which is Israel and war. Okay? So this is the red curve. As you can see, the difference is significant, especially during crisis and conflicts, like we had last summer with Tzuk Eitan or Protective Edge. You see there the sharp rise. But even on more calmer situations, like quiet period of time, there is still more searches around Israel and conflicts or Israel and war, as opposed to vacation in Israel and so on. And just one more note about the bad stuff. As you can see here, with the yellow curve, which means searches of flights to Israel from the UK during 2014, which began just amazingly with 20% year-on-year growth. After Protective Edge, it took us 6 months to recover and to gain the numbers that we had back in 2012. Okay, so the recovery period is very, very long after such events. And unfortunately, we have this kind of events every second year or so. So till now we covered the good stuff, the bad stuff, and now let's discuss about the way to go, in my eyes. So there were several panels before me, and I'm not going to bother you with people that go online to plan their trips because I think it's obvious. They research, they explore, they share, they book, etc., etc. What was surprising to us to see, is that people go online to search for inspiration about their next destination. By meaning inspiration, I mean searches for, give me the 5 best beaches in Europe, give me the best ski resort at the Alps, and so on. So when they go to Google, which is the largest search engine, 34% of travel-related searches are inspiration-based. Look what happens when people go to YouTube to search for inspiration. To search for travel, sorry. 88% of the queries are inspiration-based. Again, people that look for a certain destination, a certain experience. And YouTube is a great video repository, right? But YouTube is also the second largest search engine after Google, okay? So this holds a huge, huge opportunity for marketeers, and I'm gonna give you 3 advices how I think you should use this opportunity. So the first one, brand endorsement. We discussed just before about Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, Israel sub-brands or sub-products. There are other products like experiences like the marathon and so on. I just want to share with you an example of an amazing campaign that Visit California has launched during 2014. They basically put the top brand, which is California, aside and put in front the different assets of California, assets like LA, like San Francisco, like the vineyard, like the beaches, and provided or produced 24 different videos with 24 different experiences or dreams, tailored it to 24 different types of audiences, broadcast it live on YouTube, and each person or each user who were inspired by a certain episode would be directed to a website, which was Visit California website, and had the ability to learn more about the experience, see other experiences, and see California as a whole. The numbers are just great. I have a video, but I don't have much time, so I'll skip it. But you see several numbers. I'm more interested about the second one, which is 21% increase in travel-related searches for California. Brand marketeers here know this is so difficult for companies to expand the pool, the interest pool. The second one, maybe the most important one, is mobile. 1 out of 3 searches in the travel industry is conducted today by the mobile in Israel and globally. I give you my word, by the end of 2015, 40 to 50% of the searches will be conducted from the mobile device. I give you here 3 nice screenshots of the Hilton, Orbitz, and eBookers, but this is not the common situation that travelers or potential travelers get when they go mobile and explore a destination website. Is destination like a certain country, certain city, and so on. They will get a non-mobile friendly, as we see it at Google, that provides difficult experience and actually bad experience. And let me remind you, people go online and search for inspiration. People go mobile or will go mobile to search for inspiration, to get inspiration. If you provide them bad experience on the mobile device, they will not follow you to the desktop or anywhere else. So this is crucial. Last point, I have less than a minute, and I leave the floor to Pini to elaborate about this one. Utilizing the web. The web enables you basically to maximize your reach. You can tackle almost every person around the globe. This is on the one hand. On the other one, it really enables you to tailor your messages. Every dollar counts, so every dollar should be well spent. It should be spent on the right person at the right moment. We have so many great tools nowadays. We can tailor messages based on demographic, like age, like gender. We can tailor messages based on interest. People that are interested in marathon or interested in sport or interested in other stuff. We can tailor messages based on location. You add it all up, and this is great opportunity to really marketize with smartly. Okay, so this is for my side. I would like to thank you all, first of all. I hope it was interesting for you. And I would like to invite Mr. Pini Shani.
At the Ministry of Tourism, I'm glad to be here. I will try to follow Adi and present a glimpse of what we are doing at the digital aspect of promoting Israel. And as you know, everything is challenging in Israel, and I will do my best to explain what we are trying to do. If I'll have time, I'll get some questions. If not, later on outside. Okay, Adi mentioned the competition, let's call it, between the brand and the sub-brands. What do we promote in Israel? Do we promote Israel? Do we promote Jerusalem? Do we promote the Dead Sea? Or we promote marathons in Israel? And we are in this dilemma for many years now, and this dilemma is even stronger for us, because when you're dealing with Spain and Barcelona, you might say, okay, people know Barcelona better, and they might look for Barcelona and not for Spain. When you're dealing with Israel, some of our brands and sub-brands contradict each other. And when you promote to the gay and lesbian community, some Catholics or evangelicals might be insulted of that, and we might lose them. So the solution we found, and we are adjusting it all the time, was creating an umbrella of websites, which allows us to penetrate and go directly to each and every potential client with the specific and the most relevant message that he can get. In the center, we have the Go Israel, which is a national website. When I say national, there's a Go Israel allocated to the UK, to Germany, to France, and so on and so forth. And there are niche websites that are allocated to topics. The Catholic website that Adi showed a screenshot a few seconds ago, the Tel Aviv websites, the Dead Sea, the ones in the bluish on the side, the sports, evangelical and Jewish, will be established very soon, and we hope that it will be effective as the rest of the websites. Some of these websites are pretty old. The Dead Sea website is operating for close to 6 years. 6 years, as you all know, in the digital world is ancient. We are adjusting it, designing it. When I say old, it's not an old design. The niche marketing allows us to allocate the website according to the relevance of the topic, meaning that if Polish people are interested in pilgrimage to the Holy Land and they are Catholic, we will promote the Catholic website in Poland. If they are not interested in running marathons, we will not promote or translate the sports site to Polish. some of the guidelines that leads us through our activity, and I probably not revealing secrets or good new stuff for you, but maybe. We are dealing with image, okay? The government do not sell. On our website, we try to allow the person that comes to the website to experience and to enjoy the materials that we provide there, and on the other end, to try and get him to buy a product. We do that by listing names of tour operators in his homeland, allowing him to go to their website and buy. We do know that it's not the main goal. The selling process is longer than reading an article about a city and going to the website of the travel agent and buying. But it's a service that the website and the digital world allows us to offer, and we do that too. We create an holistic world to each of these websites, meaning that we are surrounding every topic with the social network. In practical words, I might say that we have a Facebook page for the UK in general. We have a Facebook page for the Catholics that speaks English. We have a Facebook page for the evangelical who speak Portuguese, and so on. Meaning that we are running plenty of social media pages that gain a lot of followers. Altogether, we are talking today to close to 5 million people around the world via Facebook and other means. And mobile first, I think it's, again, I'm not renewing anything. We are in the process of changing our Go Israel site. The rest are accessible to mobile surface. We see that the numbers of people coming, we are promoting on the mobile, and we have to be there. Promotion. I heard what Yael Schori said, that we would like to get the people to come and push their own message. It doesn't happen. We have to promote. If you do not promote it, people do not come. And obviously analyzing the data and processing it all the time, changing according to what you have. Content is the king. They're showing me that I have 1 minute left, or I will run. It's if you have no good content, nobody will come and read your stuff. Again, we are dealing with the image. We have to create the good stories, the interesting stuff about Israel. We can expand it. We can create a dialogue with the surfers, but we have to have good content that will allow the surfers to come in and enjoy the stuff. Some samples, as I said, I'll run through it very quickly, are Catholic sites that allows us again to expand the topics that we are offering the people. Catholics not necessarily think about running a marathon in Jerusalem. The ability to attract them to a Catholic site and to expand their knowledge about Israel allows us to spread the movement of tourists around Israel, allow us to attract a different type of tourists to Israel. A different type of design, a different type of message, the Tel Aviv website that we are operating together with the Tel Aviv municipality. Our Facebook evangelical page with over 1 million people. And I took another screenshot last night, and if you look down there on the number of views, it's a video of the Mountain to Valley race that's happening in May in the Galilee area. In a day and a half, you have more than 4,000 views of the video. A topic that was not revealed so far to the evangelical community, and step by step they will know to appreciate it and hopefully come to one where Jesus was living and acting and performing his miracles in the past, and enjoy both the spiritual experience and both the sports. And I think that that's it. Thank you very much.